So last week, I didn't really get a chance to introduce you to this Christmas team with Santa Claus on it because I wanted to get right to the challenge and I didn't really waste much time. So let's look at Santa Claus and let's look at his fellow elves. That must have been confusing for you last week, but I'm going to clear that confusion from your head. So Santa Claus, he's a QB. Overall 86. His confidence isn't that good. His speed is terrible. His acceleration is bad. His agility is brutal. His strength is awesome. So basically, he's like not very elusive, but like he's not very fast, but he's very powerful. So he's like the opposite of this next guy. Lil Elf. Now, I don't know why he's here. Lil Elf has a very good ratings for elusiveness, but he's not very strong whatsoever. You look at his speed, acceleration, all this is in the 90s. His strength is only 25 overall. Spin move, juke move, and elusiveness, they're all very high. But pass block is terrible. Impact blocking. There's lots of stuff. Injury is terrible too. And the fullback is a very good fullback. He's basically just Anthony Sherman. But I changed his name to Big Dude. First name Big, last name Dude. Wide receivers now. Lil Elf. He has exactly the same ratings as Tyreek Hill. His face looks like Tyreek Hill. His jersey number is Tyreek Hill's. I just changed the name. This one, see, I told you there was one that looked like Colt Cruz. Lil Elf, he's basically like all the other elves. 5'5". I should have dropped him to 160 like I did with all the other ones. This Lil Elf is, if you see his face, he looks like DeMarcus Robinson. And you can see his ratings there. And then you just got Chris Conley. He's not going to be on the field very much. And you got Jihu Chesson, and then, yeah. At tight end, we've got a guy who looks like Travis Kelce, but his name is actually another big dude. Because there was one big dude, so now there's another big dude. Left tackle, we've got Lil Elf, 5'5", 160. You can see his ratings. He's only an overall 40 for his position. And then at left guard, we've got Lil Elf, who is basically the same player, except a little bit worse. At center, we've got Lil Elf, who is also basically the same player. At right guard, we have Khalil McKenzie, because I didn't feel like doing a bunch of editing. Plus, this guy's only an overall 59, which is not that good. At right tackle, we got another Lil Elf, who's only overall 20 at his position. But in that last video, one of those guys threw a pretty nice block. It's number 62. Not the big guy. Lil Elf, the center, he threw a pretty good block last game on one of the TDs that I got with the running back Lil Elf. Left end, we've got all the same players. The only player that is different on the defensive side is Mrs. Claus. She's the captain of the defense. Look at her weight, 6'7", 400 pounds. You can see her ratings. She's almost the same person as Santa Claus, just a little less strong because, you know, she's a girl. All these guys are the same. Colquitt, Butker. Kick returner is the running back, Lil Elf, and punt returner is also the running back, Lil Elf. Third down running back, Lil Elf. Power back, Lil Elf. That sounds silly. Slot wide receiver, Lil Elf. And that's pretty much it for introducing this team. If you're watching this right now, just know that there's another video coming up in a couple hours today. Well, we'll see you when we play a challenge in a couple of hours. Bye bye.